All right, hey everybody. A little bit early to start, a couple minutes, but I thought everyone could say hello. Hello, hello. So, hello. Let's see who's got going on. Jenny Owens is here. It's been a minute, I know. Have I been missing the lives or was Sue on vacation? I wasn't on vacation, I was creating a tool for embroidery. So, yeah, Mr. Quilt is doing great. That's awesome. That's awesome. Can you guys hear me okay? Everything's okay? I've had a few technical difficulties. That's why I'm asking, because it's been rather annoying. So, hopefully you guys can hear me. It looks like you can. So, someone tell me. Someone tell me if you can hear me. Audio. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, thank you, Judy Quilt. I just want to make sure because I can't switch cameras for some reason. And I worked on it and I'm like, oh, well, all right. So we'll just have Captain Jack. Susie, hello. Robin, I can hear you. Thank you, thank you. Hear you fine. All right. And you can, obviously, I can see that you can see the hoop, but just sometimes, I don't know. I'll have to reset everything. I guess didn't it didn't like it. It didn't like it at all. So I hope everyone's been okay. I hope that everyone uh, loves this mug rug because I think it's so cute. Embroidery is my therapy, and it's so true, isn't it? Embroidery is my therapy. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Need my desk back. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, a lot of people here. So, for the people who are here, I am going to tell you that all mug rugs on the website are 25% off. Except for this one because people have bought it already and that's not really fair. I don't know if I entered it properly, but 25% off. So all the mug rugs that you wanted are on sale. Coupon applies directly in the cart, so you don't have to worry about it. You just get to see your big fat juicy discount. And I'm going to put stuff on sale every weekend, and you guys get to hear about it first. Yay! And they all rejoiced. Yay! That's Monty Python. Let's see. Susan Williams. Hi, everyone. Nice to be back. Watching from Arizona, says Joan. And nice. Patricia, hello. Susie, hello. Hello. Awesome. Embroidery is certainly my therapy. Yeah, things are going kind of kooky in the world, and I just thought it is. It just really is. Because I hadn't embroidered. Um, it's. I hadn't turned on Captain Jack since I stopped, believe it or not, since I stopped doing videos. So, yeah. What was the text therapy? Okay, thank you for reminding me. I don't have the phone number in front of me, but I'm trying out some new things so we can stay in contact better. And there is a phone number. It's WhatsApp for me, but you can use your phones. And if you text the word therapy to me, I'll give you a link for a free mug rug. So that's going to be kind of fun, special. Whoever signs up for it can get special. Let me look on my computer because I don't remember the number. I just don't. Let's see. I made a nice image for it. Come on. There it is. So 1-555-766-6955. No, sorry, 6995. So let me say it again. 1-555-766-6995. And if you're having any troubles, because this is just kind of new and stupidly expensive, but I think we're going to have fun with it. So you should... Oh, Miley and me. Hi, Jude. Hello. Hello. And Miley. Oh, I've missed you, Miley, for sure. I've missed you. There's a couple things that are going to be coming up new. So obviously Stitchbot, and I know some people don't like AI, but go with the flow. Hopefully the couple hundred people who bought it are really enjoying it. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. It's a lot of fun, and I know of a few people that really enjoy it. So it's a great tool. I use it. I try to stump it all the time, and I haven't been able to do that yet. So 25% off, guys. Go shopping. Oh, please. It'll be over Sunday night. Just so you know, these are going to be short sales, just really short ones. So Saturday morning, I'll tell you guys what it is, and then you guys can have it. Of course, I'll announce it in the group, but after this, you guys get first notification of it. So on that note, let's go to my poor Captain Jack, and I'm still having tension problems. I listened to Stitchbot and did everything, and Stitchbot said you need to take it in. So I won't be able to do that for now. Could you provide the link to your app? Oh, yeah, Stitchbot. Oh, Sue's Embroidery Coach.com, and it's right there. And I put the prices really low because I really, really think that it is beneficial to anybody. And it's a lifetime thing. And you guys know you can trust me. I've been with you guys for like 10 years. And it's a really useful tool. It's not going to do stuff for you. It's not like other AIs. But I programmed it with my 20 years experience. So you get machine embroidery answers. And what drove me to start this was, first of all, not in my group, or in our group, sorry, gang, other groups, when a newbie asks a question, everyone gives them a hard time, and I don't think that's fair. So this will help you without having to ask the questions. The other thing is, if you Google anything, it comes up hand embroidery, and that was driving me nuts because you don't get answers and you have to search through like 20 pages before you get to it. With Stitchbot, you just sign in, you go to your dashboard, and then you start it, and then ask your question. And you don't need to know anything fancy, just ask a question. And it's real. I promise you, it's not going to take over your embroidery machine or the world or anything like that. It's not that kind of AI. There's no Skynet. There never will be a Skynet. Robin says, I love Stitchbot. All right. All right. If you guys can send in a testimonial, that would be really great because I want to get this going, and it's not going yet. So anything you guys can do to help would be fantastic. Now, I can't think of her name. Embrilliance bought it, and someone from Wilcom bought it, but I haven't heard from them yet. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So we have our Embroidery Is My Therapy. Oh yeah, I painted my nails. I haven't done that in like a year, just so you know. And with this kooky-eyed owl with glasses on, I loved that. I thought he was kind of exactly how I felt. Exactly how I felt. And thank you, Judy Quilt, for putting that up. I don't know if you can pin it up there, but I should put it, you're right, Thank you for doing that, because I should be putting it up on everything. I was thinking more like mug rugs, because I know you guys would be happy about the mug rugs. So much fun. So much fun. But yeah, Stitchbot is something I worked for a very long time on, and it's worth it. So, Bonnie, hello, hello. I thought it was about time I get back to this. I just simply didn't have a lot of time. Training in AI for something specific is a lot of work. And I was, 20 hours a day doing it. I was just too tired. And yeah, so now I have maybe a little bit more time. And I do want to keep this going because I love this. I love stitching. I love our stitch-along. I love creating and coming up with something really groovy. And the fabric. Fabric makes me happy. I didn't realize how happy fabric makes me. So wait till you see what I'm doing today. So placement line, of course, is first. And then we're going to put our batting down. I don't have the greatest batting, but whatever. I also said to you guys in the group, maybe, I can't remember, I'm tired, that if I can really get Stitchbot going and be a little more comfortable financially between the two of them, between OML Embroidery and Stitchbot, then I will take the time to do a free project of the month. So I think that would be fine and a lot of fun. You guys ready for today's fabric? Do 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 do. How cute is that? It's a bee. It's a bee. I didn't pick out my colors yet. Stay down. Jeepers. And mug rugs are not the time for playing chicken. So I'm going to leave this brown on it. I'm going to leave it. Yes. I don't think I'll do my letters in that color, but oh, come on. What did I just tell you guys? What did I just say? I believe I said it's no time for playing. Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah. A little bit behind. Nope, no time for playing applique chicken. So I'm gonna just take 2 seconds to pick this. Oh yeah, raise the foot. Thank you. Because you can see I'm off a fair amount. So I'm just gonna quickly do this. And that's because I said something which is absolutely hilarious. Hey, if you can't laugh at yourself, what's the point, right? That's what I say. It only takes a second to fix it. I find that hilarious. And boo-boos happen, and I was sitting here watching it, so I can fix it and maybe get it done right. So you get a nice view of my arm there. But without the desk, this is pretty difficult. I'm telling you. I will fix that, though. They're very stupidly expensive cameras, so it needs to be working. I just haven't used it for a while, and probably updates messed it up. So I will get that done before next week. And next week, for those of you who have AccuQuilt, and even if you don't, but I'm going to design some stuff for AccuQuilt, and I've got the cupcake die, and I am going to, let's go back, we're going to rewind a little bit to the beginning of it, and nope, wrong way, holy cow. No. Oh, you're very annoying, Michelle. That's the inside one, so we want this one, I think. See if I got this right. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, that's the right one. So this is just stitching it down. So yeah, isn't that fun? Using AccuQuilt sounds fun. Looking forward to it. Well, and also I am going to start doing Halloween stuff. So I thought it would be, a lot of fun to just do it that way. And you don't have to have AccuQuilt, obviously, to finish anything. However, if you have it, then it's a whole lot of fun. So I'm doing Halloween. I just decided to do it because it makes me happy. And I always have a lot of fun doing Halloween stuff. So I thought, hey, why not? There we go. All right, well, we're going to stitch it again because I did it wrong, but whatever. It doesn't hurt it. The next step is going to be the little trim inside, and then we're going to go on letters. So, yeah. And I just saw Angela, I think it was. I can't see it anymore. First time at a live, which is great because we haven't had a live for a long time. So your job, you guys, is to, first of all, stitch out mug rugs this weekend because they're on sale. They make amazing gifts, by the way. And I have almost 200 something mug rugs on the website, so there's lots to choose from. And I priced them low, so with the 25% off, I mean, how can you not? So have fun going through them, add them to your cart. The coupon will apply and you'll see your discount. I kind of like that brown. I might do the lettering in brown. Brown or green? What do you guys think? Brown or green? Brown or green? Brown or green? Yes, it was Angela. Yay! I kind of like the brown for some reason. Then maybe we could do Mr. Owl in a different color. I think I'm going to do the lettering in brown because I was going to do bee colors, but the bees will get lost in the colors, so I don't want to do that because I was thinking like a bright yellow, but I want to be able to see the bees and I want to be able to see the lettering. So I'm going to choose something different, and I really happen to like the brown. So now we're just stitching out the lettering. It looks good so far. Susan Williams says brown. That's good because I already pressed play. So, oh, Patricia, brown. Yay! I have missed Saturday mornings with the gang. Yeah, me too. But I just had to finish working with Stitchbot. So I coded a website, the landing page at Sue'sEmbroideryCoach.com. That was not fun. And there's a monthly, and then there's a monthly and, lifetime. So, and like I started saying, I guess, I put the prices down really low because any other AIs that I've seen, and not even programmed ones, are like $100 a month. Ugh, if you can imagine. Colors is my hardest to decide. I just kind of go with it. Not really sure why I'm liking the brown, but I could have done a brighter color too. But, Joyce, hello. Isabel. So, Isabel reminds me to say that Stitchbot is in 50 plus languages. So, if you speak French like Isabel from France, then you can tell it to talk to you in French, which is hugely beneficial. That took forever too, don't ask. Oh yeah, I'm liking the brown, yeah. Yeah, my first live, Becky. Well, welcome. Goes with the fall feeling in the air. Yeah, it's my heat came on this morning. It was a little chilly. So, welcome, Angela and Amy, to our, what can we call it, sanctuary time, our fun time, the whole bit. We just absolutely love Saturday mornings. And I hadn't been doing them for a while because I had other things going on and I was just exhausted. It was just too much. So, yeah, now we do. So, those are my big things. Stitchbot is awesome. Share, like, get people to buy it, and then I will have more than enough time to create really cool projects for you guys once a month. Free, of course, just kind of like what Eileen Roche was doing. And I thought actually that I could start with doors because we really enjoyed that, and just do, you know, something different. Doors are fun. I like the different technique projects though, but anyways, hopefully we can get there and we can have a lot of fun creating. Wouldn't that be fun though? I miss Eileen Roche. This is like the equivalent that Saturday cartoons feeling, but for adults. Yes, exactly. That is a great analogy because it is. We all look forward to it. Friday I post what we're doing, and sometimes it's free, sometimes it isn't, sometimes I have something to tell you, sometimes I just blah blah blah. Most of the time it's interesting though. Look how great that brown looks. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yep, I'm pretty happy with that. So you can see the bees through the lettering, and you can see the lettering. So that's what I'm after. I thought, Nana, that's okay, you're here. So some of the silly things that we do, Amy and Angela, is there's googly eyes on everything. So I covered it up, but this hoop right here, see the googly eyes looking at you? So everything has googly eyes, and I name stuff. I name everything silly names. So my Luminaire 2, his name is Captain Jack. So it can be either Captain Jack Sparrow or Captain Jack Harkness, which is a Doctor Who super nerd thing. So either way, it works. It works. So glad to be back. Yes, I'm glad there's a lot of people. Oh, Amy says, I miss Between Friends and Eileen too. Yeah, I know. Is there a code to get the savings? Nope, it'll be automatically put in as long as you have a mug rug. So it'll be right in your cart, so don't even worry about it. I thought that was a whole lot easier than putting out a coupon. It's just there. Okay, my tension looks a little bit better, but still not great. Not great. So yeah, no code, it'll just apply there, and it only applies to mug rugs, but that's it. I'm so glad you're back to stitching. I know. I've got to sell some embroidery machines because obviously I'm not doing production anymore. I just can't. It's too hard. I have believe it or not, I have my original brother 6 needle from like 2005 maybe he is. His name's Harry. And then Perry is from almost 15 years ago. And then I have my Ragnar, which is pretty new and pretty good. And I think I might keep him. But then I've got Terry, so I really don't need all those needles. So that's 2 10 needle machines and 2 6 needle machines. So I need some money coming up very soon, so I'm gonna sell them. But I think I'll keep Ragnar. I had the brilliant idea of You know, OESD, their designs are nice and everything like that, but their lace is spectacular. And I thought that would be fantastic on a multi-needle machine. So I haven't 100% decided yet, but I just can't. I just can't. That would be like the finale of everything. And not that I think I can ever bring it back. It was too damaged, but you know. There you go, Jude. Don't forget to like this video. Yeah, this time around, guys, I know we kind of missed everything, but like and share, please. Like and share. And if you buy any designs, stitch it out, share it in other groups. It really helps. It's what I need to get going. And the more I get going, the better it is for you guys. So you can, you know, request stuff. We can do the project of the month free. Because I think that would be really fun. Project of the month. Oh, I could think of really fun things to do, especially doors or windows. I was thinking of. Wouldn't that be cool? Window of the month. I like it. I like it. So all of that stuff, even if you can't afford to buy designs, which I totally understand, you can really help by sharing and liking and telling other people about, you know, the 200 mug rugs or something that I have, if that makes any sense to you guys. That would help. And if I notice someone really, you know, standing out for that, I will give you, you know, free stuff, whatever you want. So there's lots of benefits to it. I just really got to get this going and have a lot of fun. Candace says I really enjoyed the doors. Yeah, me too. Me too. I keep thinking the Halloween and the Christmas ones. I think that would be totally fun. All right, the lettering is done. I really like how the brown turned out. So now we're going to do our owlie, which I am going to take off this darker brown. We'll get back to you, darker brown. And always pull your thread in the direction that it's going. Hopefully. There we go. It was missing in action. So I think I will do, should we do shades of blue or keep, let's keep with the brown. I had another idea for doing this mug rug, and it was to do it in shades of grays. So you remember that one sweet pea design I stitched out, and it was all different shades of gray, so it made the whole thing an ombre, and it was stunning. I was thinking that would be really cute on this. So the ombre gray fabric for the background, and then gray, different shades of gray thread. I thought that would be really cool. Not many color changes. Nope. Nope. I like that. I mean, you can stop after, say, the word embroidery. You can manually stop your machine. You can do it on a multi-needle and this one. And you could change the color so it stitches out Embroidery Therapy and then Is Mine, just to keep everything flat and nice. So, yeah, I try to make everything, you know, as easy and as best as I can. I don't mess around when it comes to my designs. It can be easy and still look good, and you know, I try to keep the colors organized, so no jump stitches, not a million, zillion, quadrillion trims either. I don't like that, so I really do take the time to digitize everything to the best of my ability. And just remember, I ran a business for like 20 years where I digitized patches for 20 years, believe it or not. I was really good at what I did, and I could digitize a patch for a bunch of soldiers that were across in Afghanistan, and 2 of them were drawings on napkins, believe it or not. And they loved draft 1. They freaked out because they were like, I don't know if you can do this. I'm like, hold my coke, I can do it. Don't challenge me with your embroidery. And they were really impressed. It was so much fun to do, though. Hate stopping for trims. Well, yeah. I've done lots of vlogs about, you know, good embroidery designs and not so good embroidery designs. And there is a difference. The quality of my designs is top. Because I do make mistakes, of course. I'm not perfect, I'm not saying that. But to the best of my ability, it goes out the way I want it to, exactly the way I want it to. And everything is done properly and perfectly. I don't let, even a mug rug, you'd be surprised how long it takes me to do a mug rug. But yeah. Yeah. So a bad one is, now I've stitched one from a bigger company, and there were so many jump stitches across like this that it got caught in the foot and wrecked the whole design and almost wrecked my machine. So I was not happy about that. I've got lots of tips and tricks too on how to do zippers, make perfect zippers, stuff like that. Can you do one with sewing instead of embroidery? Yeah, I could do that. Good idea. And quilting. Badge of the month. Yes, well, you know I love patches. I do have some really cute, actually, patches on OML embroidery. And they're really cute. I just had some attitude, I guess, and there's some really good joke ones that the Pie series and Spring series, they're kind of fun. I love this design. Awesome. Well, thank you. I think the lettering that I picked is perfect. I could have picked, I wanted to do earthy colors on this one, and the other one is too, frankly, but I could have picked like a darker green, or I was tempted for the neon green, but I controlled myself. Halloween stuff coming up, so next week will be the Halloween stuff, and a different sale, right? So there you are. Different sale, just to help you guys out and help me out. So bye, tell everyone, you know, the whole bit. In my jammies. I'm still in my pajamas. And can you guess what's on my pajamas? Anyone? Can anyone guess? Because it's kind of funny. My kiddos laughed at me because they're like, oh, kind of surprised. Well, Halloween jammies, of course, like a kid's one. So one is black with, you know, big orange bats and stuff like that on it. And I have another set that's orange with black bats. So, yeah, I love that. That makes me happy again. All right, I'm having thread issues here. Where's the end? There it is. Okay, got it. Got it. We're doing the wing now. We're almost done. I have no idea what time it is, but hopefully we're back on time. So, here we go. It doesn't matter though, because I have work to do, of course, because I always do. Oh, I know the other thing that I meant to tell you guys about. Podcast. Sign up for the podcast and you get notified every time there's a new one up. Now, I had some technical issues, I guess, and last week's didn't go up and I thought it did, so I released yesterday's and the week before all at once. Christmas jammies! Oh, I wish I had a pair. I really do. So, yeah. Let's see what. Is there someone to go purchase your designs, a live beginner friendly design? Oh, yeah. For just about everything on the website, there is a how-to videos. So I do really good instructions with pictures and explanations, but then you can just go on YouTube and search what it is. So extremely beginner friendly, nothing too complicated. And if it is, then there's a video. So anybody can accomplish anything. And that was part of my big ideas, is that make designs available to everyone. So keep the price really low. And then I have no idea how Lynn is. I haven't spoken to her for almost 2 years. So I don't know. I'm sure she's fine, mind you, but I don't know. I just been working. I haven't done anything else but work. I do feed myself most of the time, if Beatrice reminds me, but yeah, I'm kind of bad for that. I just get busy and I look and it's 10 o'clock at night and I've been working since 5 o'clock in the morning. But hopefully that's over a bit. So my puppies are all good. Tank and Beetlejuice are living their best lives. They're just really good. My Odie, my 15-year-old weenie dog, is still around. He's still quite happy. I think he has a bit of dementia, but I can tolerate it. So, yeah. Christmas jammies are always in style. Yeah, I mean, no kidding, right? No kidding. I'll have to check closer to Christmas from Old Navy and see if they're doing it again. That's where I got them. And of course I bought some for my kids too. I don't think they wear them, mind you, but what are you gonna do, right? I want Christmas ones because I love that. I can't wear Christmas slippers because I always had funny slippers. But Odie wants to eat them and it's far too annoying, so I don't get any anymore. You know, like I had the bear feet, like bear, and Christmas ones with bells. And I have enough Christmas hats to wear one every day. One of my kids did that in high school. She wore a different Christmas hat every day and everyone was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm like, yeah, that's me. Nerdy me, you know. We're almost done. So, Christmas jammies, Halloween jammies, anything like that is anytime. I don't care anymore. I don't care. The best thing I can always get my kids. Both my girls are like mini me's, and it's really interesting because we're so alike. And I walked downstairs in my Halloween pajamas and I thought it was Beatrice was going to throw up. She was laughing so hard. So yeah. I thought that was funny. And I said, do you expect anything less? And she's like, no, Mom, I don't. I said, good, because I got you a pair. And she started laughing all over again. It was really funny. Just the surprise. Mom, really? Yeah, really, of course. Of course, really. Yeah, nobody expects anything different from me. I like to think outside the embroidery box. That's one thing that I do. And I try different colors, different fabrics. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did, well, there's the lavender brown quilt. That was pretty amazing. So a couple was getting married, and her name was Lavender, and it was going to be brown. So the way I think is, all right, I'm going to make a quilt with only lavender and brown. And you wouldn't believe how many people tried talking me out of it. Oh, those colors are horrible together. But it is awesome. It turned out amazing, and everybody was like, wow. It wasn't a quilt, but it was a wall hanging, and she liked bunny rabbits, so I put a whole bunch of bunny rabbits, and of course they were brown, right? Yeah, it was pretty cool, but that's how I think, outside the box. I've done Christmas stuff in black and gold, and that turned out really well. I thought everyone was going to yell at me for that, but my mother-in-law at the time loved it and wanted it. I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't think she'd like it. It's not traditional, so yes. Oh, small town charm. That's what made me think of it. Small town charm. Remember when we did that with Dime? And I made Souville, and everything was Halloween themed. I loved it. So we could do something like that as well, if we can get everything going. So yeah, participate. Let's keep that going. Let's stitch. If you can't buy any designs, I completely understand, but take a few minutes to help out by sharing. And if you go into another group and share a design, everybody does it. It makes a huge difference. And that's what I need to get it going. But if I post something, they delete me or whatever, and it makes me mad. So it's up to you guys. I love that small town charm packet. Well, that's something we can do, guys. I mean, it'll take me a little bit longer to create the files, but why not? Why not? I can do it. So we could do a medium size town charm, medium town charm or something. Or we can do small town charm, and I'll just make different things. So I am so happy, other than the bobbin showing through right here, nowhere else really. Come on. Someone asked back there what my machine is, and it's a Luminaire 2 upgraded to a 3. And it is pretty cool. All right, so all we have left to do is the backing. Now, I tried something with the first one, because I kind of am not running out, but running out of a lot of my 10 squares and whatever, and I wanted to be a little conservative. Obviously, these are upside down because I wasn't thinking. But see the nice edge? This is how I did it. You still have to have everything overlapped. So this is the envelope backing. So normally you would take the fabric, fold it in half, and the fold line goes here. But I thought, just to be different and, you know, be a little frugal, I guess, I did it this way. So you still have to have your overlap. You still have to make sure that you're not playing chicken, and you put everything face down. And it's just a little, not quite as thick, and it uses half the fabric. So, and it's easier because everybody knows Captain Jack throws a hissy fit when there's a little bump in the road for him. So don't put your fingers too close to the machine. So anyways, I liked it, and I might do them like this. The envelopes with the folds in them, they're really nice too. But it's the back, so I mean, who cares? The folded ones are a lot thicker, so that's cool. A new bobbin case. Yeah, I probably have it in the Luminaire's stuff. I don't know what it is. I kind of moved the fabric, but that's okay because it's on the back. But see how easy that was? and less fabric. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys too, so much has been happening other than, Stitchbot and me working till I pass out. OESD sent me pinking shears, new ones, and I'm dying to try them. If you had a satin stitch, you would use less fabric. Yes, but it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't look the same with the satin stitch. I save those ones for like circle ones or, stuff like that. I prefer this. I just thought it was cool. Can I have a big set of scissors, please? Where are my Tula Pinks? Tula Pinks. All right, I'm just going to do a quick cutout and then, because I don't have my desk camera, and then show you. So the back fabric that I used are just scraps, and they happen to be big enough. They're from the same pack, 10 squares layer cake, and it's not quite a half of it, and it just seems to work perfectly. So the way I do with the 10 squares is if they're unopened, they stay on my shelf, and they're kind of organized in that regard. And if I have gone into them, they go into a drawer, and then I put the scraps with it. So that's what I did. I pulled out the bees and I went, oh, maybe there is, and there was. So we're gonna, I know it's not ideal here, but look, when you flip it, it flips just as easy. And I'll show you guys how it looks. I kind of like it doing this way, and plus it, I won't be able to buy any fabric for a while, but so yeah, they've come out with new pinking shears. So want to know something funny? It's not funny, actually. I almost choked. The duty on it was $29. So the scissors themselves only cost $14.99 with $29 that I had to pay. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? So here we go. Here we go. I'm glad they're sending me something though. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I don't know which one I like better. What about you guys? What do you guys think? Green or RB? Maybe if I move it a little bit. That's me moving the camera. Sorry if it makes everyone go bleh. I will get the other one going. When you iron them, it makes a big difference. This one's ironed. This one obviously isn't. Oh yeah, and here's the back. Looks exactly the same as a folded one. And I think it's good. I think it's good. So yeah, mug rugs on sale. Join the podcast, because the more people join, the more fun we can all have. So, and then I can send you special stuff like the therapy stuff. Therapy for a free mug rug goes through that. So yeah, new and different things that have taken me a while to get set up. So one for spring and one for fall. I know. I absolutely adore bee fabric. And not just because my kid's name is Beatrice, but it helps. Be everything for her. And yes, she has a bee tattoo, which I found hilarious. But yeah, other than the little bit of tension issues, but you know what? I notice it. I'm not sure if other people would. So go on to omlembroidery.com, and to the right side, when you click on something, the right side has all the categories. Go to, yes, I am. Thank you, Judy Quilt. Go to mug rugs. It says 174 after it, and throw them in your cart and you get 25% off. You don't need a code or anything. If it's a mug rug, it'll come up. It'll come up. The phone number comes back invalid number. Maybe I said it wrong. I can try again. It's 1-555-766-6995. I have about 20 people that did it, so fabric making. Oh, yes. Yes. So, remember, embroidery is your therapy, and I will switch the embroidery for sewing and quilting and pop them up there. So yeah, good fun. So I'm glad you guys could be here. I'm glad we're back at it. Lots of stuff for you guys to do having to do with embroidery, and you know, the podcast is really, I had to stop it before, but I will keep going on it for sure. I love just about anything green. Sue contacted Brother Sewing Company. They should fix your machine since you teach the machine. You know what? They won't do a single thing for me. I know in the States that influencers or whatever, I don't call myself that, but they get the newest one to try. And I've written letters to Brother Canada and they have never responded. So no, I'm not going to rely on them. I just don't have enough money to do it right now. I don't have enough money to feed myself, but you know, we're going to fix that. So buy your mug rugs. They're on sale until Sunday night, midnight. And join the podcast, like and share, buy some designs. And if you can't, then post stuff in other groups so you can get other people to buy the designs. That's how it works, right? So awesome, and we'll keep this going, and I have things planned. And don't forget, of course, Stitchbot. Go check out Stitchbot. It is really cool. Even if you're not too keen on AIs, this one is different. It's not your average AI. It doesn't do anything for you. Like, it's not creating embroidery designs, but it's really cool. You get answers. You get answers. So happy stitching, and embroidery really is my therapy. I felt so much better creating and especially stitching. I hadn't done it for so long. I'm like, I have to do it. So have a lovely weekend. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I will see you guys for Halloween cupcakes next weekend. Bye everyone. Oh, I'm waving, but you can't see me. Bye everyone. I'll fix the camera too.